In this video, I'd like to show you how to start a sketch and do some geometry and sketching in 2 dimensions. First of all, we're going to go to the Create Sketch button, or to Create and Create Sketch. Then we can select the plane we can start from. I'll show you how to make more planes in the future, but we'll choose one of them right now. First thing is we're going to start with the primitives, the things that you can begin with when making a sketch. So first of all, we're just going to work down our list with a line. Lines, you click in one location, usually starting on your origin, and then click in another location, and you have yourself a line. Next, they have a few different kinds of rectangles. I'm just going to show you the 2-point rectangle to start from. When you select that one, you'll select a location, and then you'll select another location, and then that will be your rectangle. Circle, a bunch of types of circles. We're just going to show center diameter circle in this video. Select the center of your circle and select the diameter. Next, we're going to do a arc. Arcs are maybe a little bit less commonly used, but a 3-point arc makes some sense sometimes. We're going to click right on a point, and then on another point, and then we're going to bend the arc to the shape that you'd like it to be. Next, we're going to do create polygon, and we'll make a hexagon using the first type, 6 sides. You can use tab to go back and forth between the diameter and the number of sides, and you can create that shape right there. Next, we're going to do an ellipse. Ellipse, I believe, is center. Oh, it's the center and the edge of the ellipse. Rarely use that one. Slot, I'm going to skip that for now. Spline is very useful. We're going to do a fit point spline between multiple points. All you do is click and get a spline that is curved to fit certain points. If you hit escape on your keyboard, then you can click on the green handles and adjust the shapes using the handles, as well as by adjusting the control points as well. Next, we're going to do, I'll skip conic curve. You can add a point to a line by just selecting a point, and then you get a point on that line. And then I'm going to show you the different symmetry and patterns you can add in here. So with mirror symmetry, I'm going to say I want to copy this shape over a center line. And I have some lines I could choose from here. I'm going to select this center line, and then you'll see it show up over here, which is equal distant from either side of that center line. Next, I'm going to show you a circular pattern. I have a place, yeah, I can do this, but I think it would make more sense if I do a few circles here. And now, once I have those 2 circles, go to Create Circular Pattern. I want to copy this object around this center point, and let's say I want to make 9 of them. Object I selected wrong. I need to select the perimeter of the circle to get the circle all the way around. All right, lots of other custom features you can do in here if you mess around, but that's the basics. Create rectangular pattern is for making a grid pattern of something. So if I click here, I can click on this one, and I'm going to go in a direction, and I'm going to choose extent for now, but I can talk about the differences there. I'm going to do a quantity of 7 in an extent distance of 7, and you'll see that in 7 inches, I've got 7 circles now. You can also do a grid pattern the other way. You can also change a bunch of other features, but we'll start with that for now. Next, I'm going to do project include. This one is really commonly used when you have 2 sketches. I can't show it to you right now, but if you want to include geometry that's not in your sketch, you can use project. Intersect and the others are useful as well, but mostly project and intersect are the 2 that we use the most. Lastly, and most importantly, sketch dimension. On here, shortcut D, you can choose this, select anything, and change the size of it by clicking once on the object, once where you'd like the dimension to go in your drawing, and then deciding, oh, I'd like that to be 1 inch. Because that's linked to all the other ones, it changed all the other ones. but it will also just apply to one thing if you change just one thing like that. All right, that is the basics of the create menu in the sketch menu of Fusion 360. To get out of that sketch, we can hit finish sketch, and then we can either create three-dimensional geometry from our sketch, or we can modify existing geometry that we've created before. All right.